All right, my good people. I hope you all are having an amusing day. My name is PULSECHAIN. I am your undercover crypto agent. All I do is go into the market, do my research, and give you the best coin to buy and the best coin to avoid. And for a disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. I am only doing this for educational purpose for you to know how to position yourself for this bull that is coming. I warn you. I warned you about this bull when Bitcoin was about $20,000, $15,000. I told you to buy. I called the bottom. I told you everything. By the way, do you buy C? Do you buy do you buy Autopus when I told you to buy? Do you buy Luna? Do you buy Solana? Do you buy all this coin? So some of you are coming now asking me what coin to buy when Bitcoin is $44,000. So what are you doing when it was $20,000? You didn't buy. All right. But right now you are scrambling around looking for a coin to buy. But let me warn you, if you miss this if you miss big bullion, all right, the chances of you becoming a billionaire, a millionaire in cryptocurrency is thin. There's no chance for you again. All right. So this bullion is the final bullion that will mark the end of Bitcoin, that will make Bitcoin to be stable. So once, and why will that happen is because once Bitcoin ETF is approved, Bitcoin will go to $180,000. It will only dip and go up, dip and go up. We will never see Bitcoin $40,000 or $20,000 again. So that's why I was begging you all this while, and you think I am very stupid. I am not. I am just here to make 100 people become a millionaire. Just imagine a scenario where 100 people become a well, become after this bullion, 100 people become a millionaire, and all of us, the 100 people, are in one Telegram group. We have $1 million to invest. That is $1 million times 100. That is 100 million. All right. Oh no no, just times it. $1 million times 100. How much is that? So if all of us, the hundred persons, all right, decided to short any market, there's no market we cannot short. There's no market we cannot pump. That is why I'm doing this video. I'm screaming aloud. I want people to become a millionaire so we can make this money, make infinite money. So imagine 100 of us who become a millionaire after this bullion, who retire after this bullion. We stay in one Telegram group. We make a call. We can pump and dump any coin of our choice. We own the market. We own the money. We become a whales. So that is why I'm doing. So you don't see this kind of idea or this kind of vision to all these regular YouTube channels. They only shield you a shit coin and dump on you and you lose your money. But I'm here planning for you and me to become a millionaire. That is why you should hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. So, but because before I talk about this video, I want to talk about PULSECHAIN. Everything is pumping. Everything is pumping in the market. The whole market is pumping. But the only coin that is not pumping right now is PULSECHAIN and PulseS and Hex. In fact, the Chart ecosystem, nothing is pumping, no green candles. So, and people are now wondering, why is PULSECHAIN a bad investment? What is going on? Have they gone long by investing in PULSECHAIN? And people are losing faith. People are losing trust, because the people are expecting to see a lead giant candle on PULSECHAIN. And even the timing, the whole timing that Richard Hart was timing all these years, he waited 2 years of bear market to end so that he can launch at the bottom of Bitcoin. And even all of that, now Bitcoin is trading at $44,000. And look at PULSECHAIN. All right. So that means he could have launched in 2022 when Bitcoin was $50,000. That could have been better so that PULSECHAIN will fall with Bitcoin. Maybe people will get tired of all this pain, and PULSECHAIN will recover fast with Bitcoin, like every other thing have recovered now, because every other thing have seen a massive lead candle all this while. But what is going on PULSECHAIN? We have seen it's not moving. But whose fault is this? I will say that the whole fault, I blame Richard Hart. Richard Hart is not doing enough to help PULSECHAIN ecosystem. He's not doing enough. Listen, he's not doing. I know Hescan, they always like to. They are so afraid of Richard Hart. They don't even tell him anything. Listen, I told him straight up. He blocked me. You had the highest thing you can do is block me if you don't want to hear the truth. But does it mean that PULSECHAIN potential have gone? Absolutely not. PULSECHAIN we do nothing less than 500s. If you do 100s or 200s, that is underperformance. That is underperformance. But what I'm talking down is that At least this green candle we're supposed to be above the sack price. We're supposed to be above the sacrifice price now because of the huge price rally on Bitcoin, but we are not seeing that on Porsche. So what is long? Why is that not happening? It's because of Richard Hart. Of course, I told you a lady that Richard Hart is not doing enough. This is 7 months after Porsche launch. Come on, we sacrificed $1.6 billion. Do you know what $1.6 billion means? This is a whopping amount of $1.6 billion. We sacrificed $1 billion, $1 billion for PostX, and we sacrificed $600 million for PostChain. That is making it $1.6 billion in total money that we invested in this ecosystem. All right, and there's no project that I have seen this kind of real money liquid in USDT. I doubt even there's no project have seen that kind of money. Even some project that lays, yeah, okay, look at incentive token. Incentive token, just because of KuCoin and Get.io invested $150 million on incentive token a couple of months ago. That is the reason the spike of that is what spiked the price of incentive token to go above from $1 to $18. So when you come to percent that we have $1.6 billion, 1.6, not even $150 million. So if because of the announcement of KuCoin, Get.io, and OKX, they announced. Do you remember when they announced that they are investing on incentive token? Around that time, incentive token was about $1 eight, and immediately they announced it. It went to $3. From there on, it starts moving up, and today, incentive token hit $18. Do you see what that money can do? That kind of slim money, $150 million, what it do? So imagine that Porsche have $1.6 billion sitting on the ecosystem for just for the development of Porsche. Most people will say it's a sacrifice, it's for freedom of speech, it's for freedom. Come on, spare me that bullshit. We give this money because of Post-chain and for Post-chain to thrive. So Richard Hart, after 7 months of launching Post-chain, he could have by now used at least, even if $50 million, even if $20 million, use that money, get Post-chain listed on all these exchanges, even if not Binance or Coinbase, because they will not agree to list Post-chain and Post-chain, but Mass Global, Hobby, all these exchanges, all the top 10 exchanges, get Post-chain listed on all this coin, make it easy for people to onboard. All right, even with the come on, Post-chain is not the only cryptocurrency that SAC alleged as a security. We see Solana is a security, ICP is a security. Every coin, almost all the whole cryptocurrency, SAC, SEC, security exchanges, they label all of them as a security. But what happened? All of them are pumping despite all of that. So what is the excuse of Porsche? So the excuse of Porsche is because they label Porsche and Richard Hart a security and fraud. But what happened? How did Richard Hart handle that? He handled that very horrible and scaling investors out. I will explain in a minute. I want to explain why I said the whole fault of this is by Richard Hart. All right. So if he didn't mind the SEC, and when they allegedly said that he's a fraud, he's a selling security. If if only he did not do all these things that I'm going to show you now, we will not see all this mess on Porsche. All right. So, but what did he do? Let me show you. When they labeled him a security and saying that Hex and Porsche is a security, what did Richard Hart do? He could have calmed down, get a lawyer, and settle like every other person. Just like CZ. They label CZ that CZ is laundering money for terrorists. Do you know the kind of charges is that? And he's doing backdoor trading. They label him so many things. What did he do? He agreed to pay $4 million, $4 billion to settle. So you don't fight the government, you can never win if they are out for you. Especially the US government, they are not ignorant. They are one of the best um people when it comes to information and technology. So you cannot even play them like hide and seek game like what Richard Hart is doing now. All right. So you come open with your legal team, settle, and we move on. Everything is a security after all. But what did Richard Hart do when they labeled him a security? He went here. He went here to uh to hide everything, trying to claim that Postchain is a decentralized. You can learn it from your laptop. All that is bullshit. All right, that's what scares people out. Let me show you. Okay, you see, when you want to bleed, when you let me show you what he did. When they label Porsche as security, what did Little Hard do? He take down Hex website, he take down Porsche Bleach website, PostX website. He take it down that you want to go to Porsche Bleach to even to bleed your money on Porsche, you need to learn it that is a node from your laptop. And that is, and you know that me, I am doing it because it is me who is doing it because I know about cryptocurrency and how it work. So imagine a newbie who I tell to buy Porsche chain, and after Richard Hart did this, after they label him a security, and 1 week after the guy want to bleed money out or bleed money in, and he clicked this and he saw this. All right, and he saw this, and when you click this, you want to bleed money, it doesn't work. You have to learn it from your laptop. You see, it doesn't work. Are you seeing it? So you have to download it and learn it from your laptop before it work. And when you click it, it doesn't work. So if people, you see it here, all right? So people will be scared. Newbies who just get in on Postchain and they say this is a security. Imagine they tell you about a coin. I want you to be, hesitance. We don't understand this in another way. I want you to imagine you see a coin, a new listed coin, and somebody introduced you to it, and you went and buy that coin, and after a month you buy that coin, the security exchanges say this coin is a security, and the next thing you want to sell it and take your money out, you have find out that the website that you want to sell the coin and take your money out that you initially used to bleed your money in that contract, they have taken it down that you have to learn it a node as a node from your laptop. How will you feel? Will you still have confidence? Will you still want to invest in that such coin? All right, so you have to learn it from your laptop. This is it. I'm learning it now. So I will download this link in order to bleach my asset in. It doesn't make any difference. I will still come to my website. I will show you how I do it now. All right. So this is what's scaling people out. All right. So this is what is scaling people out. Okay. So this is exactly what is scaling people out. Let me show you. Let me learn it as a node. So the Tatar is not doing enough. That's my point. He's the reason why we are going down. Okay, this Postchain Bleach, I want to learn it as an application. I have downloaded it. I will click it. It will now take me to here. All right. So if I am not a Postchain maxi, or if I'm not interested in Postchain, if I don't know how this work, okay, even if when you want to learn it, you see the information they are sending to you to prevent unrecognized app from starting learning. So they are telling you don't learn it. All right? They are telling you don't learn it, but I will say learn it anyway. That means I am learning it in a dangerous place. That is the warning. So a typical man who want to invest in cryptocurrency, all right? A typical man who wants to invest in cryptocurrency, do you want him to go through all these kind of things? Somebody who is investing, you and the coin that they label as a security, and is going through all this to put his money in Postchain. Come on, come on. Okay, you see, this is how I learn it in order to bleed now. You see, I am now bleeding my asset in. I can now bleach in. You see, this is how I can learn it. But if I go simply like a newbies, if I introduce newbie, they cannot do it. So imagine the stress that I'm going to pass through, that people are passing through to get into Postchain, even when they want to get out. Imagine the stress. So this is what's scaling people away, and this is why people are selling their Postchain. All right. So what exactly is Richard Hart trying to do? What is he trying to do? Is he trying to, and when you and again when you type Postchain, when you type hash.com, you learn it the same way. When you go to post.com, if you want to go to post.com, You can't even go to post.com and stake your coin normally. You have to learn it like this. So my question is, did he think that US government are ignorant people, that they don't know about this? That he will tell them, oh, you see, it's a decentralized code, is this, oh come on, we know, they know that everything. So you have to settle these people like every other person. So if Bankman Fried can end up in prison, if CZ can agree to pay $4 billion, if Celsius can be end up in prison, if all these people can do that, so why is Richard Hart trying to be smart? He's only hurting the price of Porsche. All right. So if they label you a security, you settle with the SEC. Simple. You after all, you receive $1.6 billion for this project. So why do you want to take all the whole money and become greedy and leaving the community? And the community are building, or like this website is built by the communities. Community are investing value. Everything you see on Porsche is building by community. All right. So, but they come. One thing I don't like about Hexicans is that they are so afraid of of Richard Hart. They are so afraid they can't even talk to him and say, "Hey, dude, you are messing up things." They are so everything he does. Oh, Richard Hart is the main best man in crypto. Very foolish people. They are very very afraid of Richard Hart, and I have called Richard Hart out. I have called him out multiple times. That say, "Hey, come on, you are not doing this right. You are scaling investors away." So if that I don't know about Richard Hart, or I don't know much about Porsche, or this is a Porsche is a cryptocurrency that I just see randomly and somebody introduced me to it, and I'm going through all these things to bridge my money to it, and SEC label this security, this coin as a security, do you think I will go on to invest in this kind of cryptocurrency? And looking at the market cap, looking at the price performance, I will not. But the more reason why I am bullish, I am still on cryptocurrency, on Porsche, because I know that Richard Hart have 1.6 billion sitting down for this to pump this coin when Bitcoin reach all time high. So if Bitcoin reach all time high, he will inject that money into this coin, and with because of the low liquidity, if you inject this money into Porsche, okay, let me give you an example. Let me go to POSX. Let me go. I want to go to POSX. I want to learn a node for POSX. All right. Let me learn a node for POSX. I want to show you something. All right. I want to show you something. I want to show you something. I want to learn a node for POSX. So if I learn a node for POSX, I want to show you something how it work. So I want to show you if I want to go to POSX exchanges to show you what $1.6 billion with the price of POSChain will hit if Richard Hart invest that $1.6 billion into POSChain. So I want to do that. I want to learn a node, so I will go to POSChain exchanges. So you see, I'm trying to go to POSChain, just POSChain.com. Look at the stress I'm having in my computer to do that. So you think a typical person who wants to invest in cryptocurrency and see POSChain will do this? He will not. So you have to list this coin on many exchanges. After all, you receive money for this, so that people will have easy access to get in on Porsche. I have made video about Porsche a couple of times, and people are asking me, how do I buy? How do I buy? So it takes somebody who knows a lot about cryptocurrency to get in on Porsche. So a newbie who just started today, log in today, cannot even access Porsche. There's no way he can access it. All right. So because there's no way. So it take a lot to get in on Porsche. So Richard Hart have to list. He have to spend some money. So he receive what is he doing with 1.6 billion that he receive? At least, even if he did not list Porsche on Binance and on KuCoin or on Coinbase, he could have listed on Mass Global, Hobbit, all these exchanges, all these top 5, top 6, top 7 exchanges. Make it easy for people to invest in it, so that when influencers make video and tell people to go and buy Porsche, they will just hit and go and buy, and we could have been following the candles. because a lot of people don't even know the ecosystem, that they are just okay when you look here, when you look to chains, all right, let's go to chains. When you look to chains, okay, you see chains, people are just transacting on people are just transacting on this, on what did they call it, on Solana, BNC, all this. They are just doing their transaction there. They're forget 9% of 85% of people in crypto don't use on chain. They are all trading on some people don't even go anywhere. They only stay on Binance. If a token have not listed on Binance, they are not buying that token. Some people, if a token have not listed on KuCoin, they are not buying that token. They don't have time to come to Dex2, to Dex, all this decentralized stuff to buy coin. So that's why you should get in, get personally said to it. So we are here every time. All this shit coin, all this lobbish coin, they are listing on Mass Global, they are listing everywhere. So why is Richard Hart? Why is he not doing the same thing? That's a question I am asking. That is a question you should ask. That is why I say Richard Hart is the one hurting the price of Porsche. He's the one doing everything. He know he's doing all this because he know he have enough money to pump this project. He knows. All right? Yes, no doubt about it. He knows that eventually he's going to pump Porsche, and he know he have enough money to pump this token to even go to 100s with the low liquidity. All right? Because of the low liquidity, he knows, yes, I have the money to move this market. All right? I want to learn a node. I want to learn this node. You see how it's messing up my laptop? It's messing up my laptop. I want to learn this node now on my laptop, just to go to Persian exchanges. Just to go to PersianExchanges.com and buy a coin. Look at how my is messing up my laptop. This is one of the reasons people are going away, learning away from this token, because Richard Hart is not doing enough. He's not doing enough. All right? He is not doing enough at any reason. All right? So, and we are seeing that portion being down for no reason. It have been going down all this while because people are getting out. There's more money leaving the portion ecosystem than the more money getting in. Look at, I can't even learn my node. I can't even do that. Look at it. I'm trying to do it. So this is a problem we are facing. So he don't need to they label you a security. Okay, I'm trying. Okay, I want to learn the node now. Okay, I'm learning the node. I'm learning the node now. Let me know if I can go to Post-chain exchanges. Okay, they label you a security. You are now saying you are decentralized, robust, and privacy are core principle. Look at the nonsense he's doing. That is a total rubbish. Every crypto is a security. We all know that. So then tell me about decentralized all this rubbish. So look at I'm learning a node on Post-chain exchanges now, and I want to go to Post-chain exchanges. All right, this is what I'm doing now. I'm going to Post-chain exchange. All right, so I'm going there, and people are saying, "Oh, you don't need internet." What am I using? Is it not Chrome browser that I'm still using to learn it? All right. So newbies who don't know anything Richard Hart do, they see it as a good thing. Now let me type 1.6 billion. 1.6 billion. What it will be the price of what it will happen to the post chain. All right. Let me say 1.6 billion. Let me say post chain. Richard Hart blink that 1.6 billion and put 1.6 billion. Okay, let's see. Let me see the price. We first let it fetch the price. So you see what will be the price of post chain once we hit this. All right. I want you to see the price of post chain once we hit this. Once Richard Hart released that 1.6 billion, we are going to see a price movement. All right. No doubt about it. It's not fetching. I want to fetch the price. If they put 1.6 billion on post chain, I want to see where the price will be, because it's a thin liquidity. It's just $14 million in liquidity. So with even 100 million buy pleasure, we are going to see a 10x. So Richard Hart knows all this. He's trying to fetch the price. I want to see the price, but it's not coming. I don't know why. So this is my point. Richard Hart need to do more. He needs to do more and stop all this lobbyist decentralized stuff. You need to do some partnership. You need to list pushing to everybody. If Vitalik, the founder of Ethereum, started like this, Ethereum will not have this huge adoption. He need people to start using Postchain. He need people to start launching interesting projects in Postchain ecosystem that will attract people. That those projects will list on Binance, and people will say, "Oh, this coin is pumping. This coin is pumping. Where is this coin from? It's from Postchain ecosystem." They will jump in. But we cannot be having a Postchain ecosystem that is steady logging people. Every crypto that have launched in Postchain, all it does is log people. It's just like a cryptocurrency that is only for the newbies lose money. The newbies constantly lose money on Postchain ecosystem. All right, so we need that needs to stop. You need to make it friendly to people to use and do some partnership so that people will migrate to Postchain. So should stop being arrogant. All right. So if you want to make go far, you don't need to be arrogant. You don't need to claim that you know nobody knows it all. We are all human beings. All right. So it's not fetching the price. The network is, I don't know what is wrong with the network. So that is the point. My point is Richard Hart is not doing enough. You see, just to bleed my money in on Portion, you see the long drama I'm having just to swamp. You see the long drama I'm having. And all this is because the label Portion and Post S and Hex is a security. And he's trying to prove that he's a decentralized, that the government cannot take it down because he know clearly that Hex is a security. Because if Hex is not a security, you stake Hex, all right? And you are expecting to earn more Hex in reward. So where is your earning coming from? You are earning yield. You claim to be earning yield in 15 years. Some stupid people say that's why I never make video tell you to buy Hex, because I don't believe in that crap. So you are earning yield, and where is your yield coming from? You are the yield. All right, and he knows about this, and that's why he's flicking out, doing all this nonsense. So he don't need to do all this nonsense. They label you a security. You meet with security exchanges. You settle with them. They tell you, "Hey, come on, you have fucked up. Okay, give us $13 million. After all, you get $1.6 billion for this. Okay, you give them. We are good. You list Porsche and all this everywhere. You use 600 million. You pump it. You keep 1 billion for yourself. Why will you be greedy? To prove a point, you are being greedy for nonsense. And right now, it's affecting the price, it's affecting the community because the community is now looking for another alternative. And thank God for Titan X, because the community are now migrating to Titan X. I'm just sorry for those people who don't diversify their portfolio. But regardless, like I said, regardless, Richard Hart knows that he have the power to pump this token to even 100x. He knows this. He knows that he have the power to pump this token. That is why he's doing all of this. So nevertheless, he's going to pump this token. So make sure you don't flick out. We are going to pump with due time. So stay crypto, stay healthy, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. And make sure you are grabbing your bag, because if you meet this bullion, I'm sorry for you.